This is what I'm working on today. This piece here, it's just been up on my wall for a while and I just kind of put it off. It's one of my gelatin mono prints, meaning that I printed onto, I lay leaves on a substrate called the Gelli, Gelli, and the first thing I do actually is roll paint over the jelly, then lay the leaves out, and then I put my fabric over top and print it. And I get a lot of these and I use them in a lot of my work. And so this one has been stitched, except for a couple of little pieces here. And I'm thinking about what I might do with it, and I'm thinking that maybe I might like to make a tote bag or something. I'm not quite sure. It's actually was printed with fireweed, something called fireweed, in the fall, which actually is a little bit pinky. I've cut this one already. It does need this is the top. It does need a few little adjustments. And what this is interfacing with fusible web on the back of it. And so I'm just cutting it out I'm going to try to cut it out very carefully. Yeah. And I'm not sure if you'll actually be able to see the lines. I'm not sure if this knife is going to be sharp enough to do it either. I shall see, but I might have to wait until I can find a sharper blade. Anyway, it's a little bit of painstaking work, but that's kind of how I feel this afternoon. I'm not too energetic, and this kind of work is not bad when you're not energetic. You can just sit there and but I'll have to see. It's even hard for me to see the lines. So that's basically what I'm going to do over the next half an hour, few minutes, is just to cut this. And I won't subject you to all my teeny tiny little cutting, but that's basically what I do. So cutting this out, it's going to look like this one. I'd still have to trim this one up a little bit, but as I said, this is an interfacing, lightweight interfacing that I painted with fabric paints, and it also has fusible web on the back of it. So once I have it trimmed up and I'm ready, and I've got that little bit there stitched, I'm going to add it over top of this one and stitch it down. And then I can decide if I'm going to just put some borders and things around it and make a tote bag, or probably would make a small cushion if I added some pieces. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I like to make zippered pouches, tote bags, small pillows, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to work on this for the next little while, and I'll show it to you once I get it all cut out. So I just thought I'd show you. There's my pile of scraps, and I just spent the last few minutes meticulously cutting away the parts. I put the two pieces together, and the next step, I left this a little bit loose up the top. I didn't iron it completely down so that I can finish the black in there and the black here. And then I will take some rose-colored thread and stitch this. And once that's done, then I can decide what I feel like doing with it. I just thought I'd show you this. I just finished it. You can see all my little scraps after I meticulously cut away the little pieces. And I've laid it out. And I just lightly ironed it down. I've left it loose up here so that I can finish the little bit of black stitching that's there. Then once I'm done the little bits of black that are left, I will stitch this down with a rose color. And at that point, I will try to figure out what I'm going to do with the piece. If it'll go into a tote bag or a pillow or something. This might be a little bit delicate, although I am going to stitch it down. So I'll have to decide. If you've got any ideas, let me know.